What's up guys? Ryan here from RPS Dent Specialists, bringing to you another tool review from Blehm Tool Company. So what I'm bringing to you is the Blehm Tools Shutt-ups. And there's a couple reasons for the name. John Vidine from the Dent Reaper was trying to help me with some names, and he said some stuff, and I was like, that's a great idea. So I can't take credit for the name, and my last name is Shutt, and it's an upper door brace tool, so it worked perfectly. Now, there was a couple instances, and I want to give you guys the rundown on how these came about and how long they took. I originally purchased this long hook tool from Blehm Tools, ratcheting handle. I did a review on it a couple months back. And I do a ton of Chevrolets. There's a big Chevrolet dealer and body shop that I have that I always struggle with the tops of the doors and this just being too long. So I called Mark and I was like, hey, do you think you could cut that down to 12 inches for me? And he's like, why? And I'm like, this is too long. So he ended up making it for me. We shortened it to 12 inches. As you can see the length difference. It's exactly the same tool. And I just struggled. I always struggle with upper door braces. I was using another company's upper door brace and I always seemed to lose my power here. I would get on the dent with the hook and I would just struggle with power. There was no power behind it. So Mark and I were talking for a while, and this has been a year project of mine because I didn't want to just put out a product that didn't work. So this is how they came about, and I want to explain exactly what we have here. It's 3-tool set, okay? You have a right, which orange is always right. You have a left, which is the green one, and you have a black that is a straight on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the black and show you what we've done there. What we did was we took my standard 12-inch upper door brace tool, and I'm a big sharp tool guy. So I just said to Mark, I said, let's make this thing super sharp. You can see the difference there. A little sharper, exact same bend. Nothing's changed from either one of these besides it is sharp. Now, what I said was I wanted a tighter bend. He has a European style upper door brace tool. Now these are about 12 inches in length, and what I wanted to do is bring that sharpness into the upper door brace. And originally I wasn't going to use stainless due to how thick the stainless is. Usually it's a thinner diameter for an upper door brace tool, so we went with the 5/16 stainless metal. And what you have here is there's a right and a left, and on this right and the left it is offset from the shaft, so it is shaved, it is offset. You can kind of see it there. It is leaned over a little bit and twisted at the very end, and it is tempered. This is hardened stainless steel, so it does give you a lot of strength. And a lot of the struggle that I had, the tops of those doors, was I couldn't get enough power here. The tool was maxed. So I said to Mark, let's do a ratcheting handle. There isn't a whole lot of ratcheting handle upper door brace tools, so let's try that. So we went through 5 or 6 prototypes and was giving them to local techs to see what they thought and what their input was. And what we actually ended up doing was shaving the shaft farther into this turn and making it even thinner and a little sharper. And it works. I mean, this tool, when I first got the first prototype and I had a Cadillac and I slid it up and I looked at it and I was like, shut up. I can't believe this thing works. I'm not a tool designer, I'm not a tool manufacturer. I just wanted a set from me. And Mark said, let's bring this thing to market. So it just works. There is a right and a left. A ton of power in the tops of the doors, and with the sharp tip just narrows down where you're pushing. A lot of times I felt like I was kind of all over the place, but as I've said before, couldn't ask for a better family to deal with to build a custom tool for you. Really comfortable handed, injected molded rubber 5/16 stainless. It'll never rust in the back of your car. And like I said, I was worried about the 5/16 stainless just because how thick it is to get it up in there. But it seemed like we ended up getting the offset and the shave to where it just works. And the biggest problem with upper door brace tools are they're not going to work on everything. They're just not. You need a million different types of offsets because all the manufacturers have different bracing at the tops of the doors. But this seemed to work in a lot of instances, and that's why I wanted to bring it to market. We debuted them at MTE this year. The response was awesome. There were a lot of people that bought them, a lot of people that enjoy them, and I've gotten a lot of feedback back. So I appreciate all the support out there for these. You can buy them at Blehm Tools at pdrtoolstore.com. They're called the Shutt-ups, and it just works, guys. I mean, it really does. I mean, you can kind of see the offset there from the right and the left, and the ratcheting handle, you can't go wrong. I truly believe that Blehm has some of the best ratcheting handles out there. But you guys have a great day. Remember, guys, keep it real. See you on the next one. See ya.